here, YouTube, we're back again for more of our Gencon Bonanza Explosion Blood coverage. You're live at Gencon 2018. Thanks in part to all of our amazing Kickstarter backers. And bam, those spectacular companies right there that donated games to us to give away on part of the Kickstarter. Huge thanks to them. Show them some love. And our sponsors, Tasty Minstrel Games and Minion Games. Click on those links, throw money at their faces. Right now, we are at the Colossal Games booth with Travis talking about the upcoming Terrors of London. Hey, Travis, what's Terrors of London?
Terrors of London is a deck building game, kind of like Star Realms or Ascension. It's what I call a deck accumulation game where you have a market row. So it's not like a fixed building like Dominion. It's a it's a Victorian horror theme. So if you want to
Victorian horror?
Horror.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Victorian horror. You're going to be an overlord that is fighting against another overlord, trying to reduce your opponent's life to 0. That's how you win. You're going to have a unique ability. You're going to start with a couple unique cards. There's a mix of them so you can get, different effects for different strategies. The thing that makes this game, there's a few things that makes this game different. I would say the most unique thing about the game is the hoarding mechanism. So when you play your cards out, I don't know if you know games like Legendary where it matters what card you've played first in order to trigger the ability on the second card. In this game, that isn't really an issue. So you see these little icons here, this one's blue and this is white, and this one's white and this is blue. So if I have these two guys, I just put them side by side, click them together, and now I got to use one of these bonus abilities. So in this case, they're the same. So that's called hoarding mechanism. Then I can add to the hoard. So see how this guy's white and yellow, this guy's white and yellow, click, now they're in a hoard. See how this guy over here is red? Well, that's not a good example, but yeah, I don't have another example, sorry. So this way, you don't have to worry about the punitive timing and sequencing. You can kind of get all your stuff out, and then you figure out your plan and what abilities you want to use. There's also relic cards. The relic cards, when you buy them, just go straight into play. So there's no buy it, goes into my discard pile, put it into play, use it once, someone blows it up, back into my discard pile. You start getting instant value out of those cards. There's some other stuff too that's pretty interesting. I think the artwork is obviously awesome. The theme is awesome. The really cool, stark, scary, book-like, Penny Dreadful-ish theme and cover art is awesome. These are two first-time designers, or brothers, Ryan and Bradley Pye. They're from South Africa, which is also pretty cool.
That's cool.
Oh, they hit it out of the park with this. And the thing I say is, people always say, oh, this is doing something brand new. This isn't doing something brand new. This is doing something better, is my opinion. It's deck building better. So,
and this is coming to Kickstarter?
This is on Kickstarter. We're currently funded. We're at like 500%, maybe more. Lots of goals unlocked, more overlords, more monsters, more relics, more everything. So definitely encourage people to check it out. I think we got like 15 more days left in the campaign. I think we got lots of mileage left in terms of stretch goals. Well, I know we have lots of mileage left in terms of stretch goals. So hopefully by the time this video gets up in 2020, the game will have been successful. No, I'm just kidding. So hopefully by the time you get your video up, it'll still be up. So if it is, you guys should check it out. And if not, we have a Kickstarter up every month. So if you missed that one, you can just get it every one.
And I do have a question. How did you come across a game from a pair of brothers from South Africa? How does that work? So interestingly, I was talking to one of my partners and he was like, man, we really need a game like Star Realms. We really need a game that's just like a simple, because we have, things like Western Legends. You guys saw Mezzo, these really big, games that are really good for Kickstarter, but there's also this small game market, right? This kind of impulse buy. I'm in Target and I decide I want watermelon chapstick, so I just buy it. So we wanted this kind of smaller game. All the time.
And I happened to be on Facebook and I saw the artwork for this. And these guys were like, hey, we made this game. We just kind of want to see what people thought. I instantly got a hold of them and we worked the deal out and started working with them. I mean, it's very rare that you meet people that do the artwork, the graphic design, the rule book is done. The game is really well designed. They have story and copy written. I mean, these guys are really, really talented. I think they've got a really bright future ahead of them. So.
You think they're going to be big time?
I think they could, and from what I see is they're really good at doing these small games that pack a big punch. So, and there's definitely an audience for that.
All right, very, very cool. That is Terror of London coming on Kickstarter right now. My mistake. Hey, if you're enjoying this Gencon coverage, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below, and in the comments below, let me know. Have you ever been to London?
Yes, many times.
No, 0 times. There you go. Pretty bad question. As always, thanks for your time, YouTube.